Vienna is the world's most livable city, and its amazing public transportation system is one of the main reasons why the city leads the ranking. But if you're visiting Vienna for the first time, you might get overwhelmed with all of the details and might hinder you to navigate the city like a pro. Today, we're taking you on a crash course in mastering Vienna's incredible public transport system. This video will help you avoid common pitfalls and ensure a smooth and stress-free journey. So buckle up and get ready to explore the world's most livable city like a local. But before we dive into it, here are some numbers to give you a sense of the scale of Vienna's public transportation system. It's the largest transportation network in Austria with an impressive 83 kilometers of subway lines, 880 kilometers of bus lines, and the 6th largest tram network globally. Over 1 million people are regular users of this amazing transportation network, which is around 50% of the total population in Vienna.
Wow!
With such extensive coverage, you can rest assured that no matter where your Viennese adventures take you, a convenient public transport option will likely be nearby.
Business class.
So let's get started. Number 1. Metro versus Schnellbahn. One of the most common mistakes that tourists make is to confuse the metro lines with the regional train lines. Metro lines starting with U, like U1, U2, and so on, are your best friends for zipping around the city. They're reliable, efficient, and perfect from getting from point A to point B quickly. Schnellbahns, on the other hand, lines with S, like S1, S2, and so on, go beyond city limits. Perfect for exploring Vienna's historical gems like the UNESCO heritage region Wachau or getting to the Vienna International Airport. But the good news? Your Vienna Linien ticket covers both metros and Schnellbahns, but keep in mind only within the Viennese borders. And that's where the next problem might occur. Number 2. Ticket zones. The moment you leave the Viennese borders, you are going to need an additional ticket. For instance, if you're heading to the Vienna International Airport from the city center, you're free to travel with your Vienna public transportation ticket until the station called Schwechat, which is 2 stations before the airport called Flughafen Wien. You'll need an additional ticket for those last 2 stations. So if you're planning to roam around close to the city borders frequently, we would highly encourage you to keep the PDF version of the map accessible. There you can easily see which of the stations is within the Vienna zone and which of them are outside and might require an additional ticket. A bit of pre-trip planning definitely goes a long way. Also, do not forget to validate your ticket at the train station. Number 3. Apps for the win. There are plenty of different apps out there, but honestly, none of them beats Google Maps. It's your go-to app for figuring out routes, checking timetables, and finding the most efficient way to get around. The only thing you can't do with Google Maps is to buy tickets. Therefore, we would advise you to get the official Wienmobil app as well. There you can purchase and store your e-ticket. For that, you will need internet when you are on the go and there's no Wi-Fi available. Therefore, we would recommend you to get a reliable mobile data plan such as Airalo. If you use our referral link, you get $3 off on your first eSIM purchase. Just make sure before buying that your device is eSIM compatible. Number 4. Keeping it clean and comfortable, respecting the rules. Since 2019, Vienna's public transport system has prohibited eating and drinking alcoholic beverages inside stations and vehicles. This regulation ensures a more pleasant experience for everyone traveling on the network. No more Käsekreiner or Döner Kebab in the full metro card. What a blessing! Let us know in the comments below about your most unpleasant experience in public transportation. We're curious to hear your stories. Number 5. Priority seating. Accessibility is a top priority in Vienna, and this extends to its public transport system. Locals are very aware that the elderly people with special needs, those traveling with babies, and pregnant women require priority seating. Sometimes tourists might overlook this detail. To avoid any confusion, be mindful of your surroundings and offer your seat to anyone who appears to need it more than you. A little courtesy goes a long way in creating a welcoming and inclusive environment for everyone using Vienna's public transport. Also, you will find an elevator on all the stations. Number 6. Air conditioning. Vienna might be the world's most livable city, but that doesn't mean every public transport option comes with built-in cooling AC during scorching summer months. Here's a heads up for those visiting in the heat.
I'm baking like a toasted cheese here. It's so hot here.
New is cool. Newer trams, buses, and metro lines in Vienna are definitely equipped with air conditioning, making them a summer traveler's best friend. Keep an eye out for these newer models. They'll be your happy place on a hot day. Not so cool classic. Unfortunately, some older vehicles haven't been upgraded with AC yet. So while you might be picturing a cool ride throughout your journey, you might encounter a toasty situation. Here's the good news though. If you find yourself on a non-air conditioned vehicle and the heat becomes unbearable, you have options. Vienna's public transport system is incredibly frequent, so you can simply hop off at the next station and wait for the next train or bus. Chances are high that the next one will be a newer model with that sweet AC. Bonus tip: during the summer months, consider planning your journeys during cooler parts of the day like early mornings or evenings to avoid the peak heat and potentially crowded and also potentially warmer carriages. Number 7. Unspoken rules. Here's a list of some common unofficial rules that will help you have a smooth journey while using public transport in Vienna. Don't reserve your seat next to you with your belongings. Don't block the doors for people who want to get off or hop on. Don't talk to the bus or tram drivers while they're driving. Don't stand on the left side of the escalator. Stand on the right side so people who are in a hurry can walk by on the left side. There you have it, guys. With these tips in your back pocket, you're well on your way to conquering Vienna's fantastic public transport system. Remember, a little planning goes a long way. Understanding the zones, downloading the right apps, and familiarizing yourself with the metro versus Schnellbahn system will definitely ensure a smooth and stress-free journey. Vienna's public transport is clean, it's efficient, and a fantastic way to explore this vibrant city. By following these guidelines and respecting local customs, you'll contribute to a pleasant experience for everyone using the network. So, put on your walking shoes, grab your reusable water bottle, and get ready to discover Vienna like a local. If you have any other questions about using Vienna's public transport, let us know in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them. We'd also love to hear about your Vienna travel stories, so feel free to tag us in your Instagram stories or posts. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!